Let's compare the military forces of Australia and China. China is larger than Australia. Canberra is the capital of Australia and Beijing is the capital of China. China is the most populated country in the world in 2022. Australian dollar is the currency of Australia and renminbi is the currency of China. GDP expectation of China in 2022 is higher than Australia. What are the military forces of these two countries? China is more powerful than Australia when military power is compared in 2022. Chinese allocation of defense budget is higher than Australia in 2022. China has the largest active military force in the world. China has more reserve personnel than Australia. Australia has no paramilitary force. China has more total personnel than Australia. Let's compare the land forces of China and Australia. China has more tanks than Australia. China has more armored vehicles too. Australia has no self-propelled artilleries. China has more towed artilleries than Australia. Australia has no rocket projectors. China is among the 9 countries which process nuclear weapons. Let's compare the air forces of these two countries. China is more powerful than Australia when total aircraft strength is compared in 2022. China has more fighters than Australia. China has more dedicated attacks than Australia. And transports too. China has more trainers than Australia. China has more special mission aircrafts than Australia. Australia has more tanker fleets than China. China has more helicopters than Australia. And attack helicopters too. China has more airports than Australia. Let's compare the naval forces of China and Australia. China is more powerful than Australia when total naval assets are compared in 2022. Australia has no aircraft carriers but China has 2. Australia has more helicopter carriers than China. China has more destroyers than Australia. China has more frigates than Australia. Australia has no corvettes. China has more submarines than Australia. China has more patrol vessels than Australia. China has more mine warfares than Australia. Australia has more ports than China.